Magandang araw sa ating lahat ng mga taga-YTV, and thank you for joining us today for our Mind Your Mind segment on time management. Ano ba ang definition ng time management? It's the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. So in other words, meron tayong 24 oras sa isang araw, paano natin hihimay-himayin siya at ilalagay natin siya sa proper order para gamitin natin yung specific time na yon para sa activity or whatever item it may be that needs that specific period of time. Tuloy natin. Why is it challenging to manage our time? I have several points that I would like to share with you today. Number one, we just don't know how valuable time is. Hindi natin pinagpapahalagahan ng oras na meron tayo. So, nangyari tuloy sa atin, hindi natin siya naiingatan. Parang yaman lang din siya. Kung alam natin ang halaga ng yaman, iingatan natin ang ating yaman. Kaya importante na tayo ay magbigay ng pagpapahalaga sa ating oras o panahon. Kalawa, marami sa atin walang disiplina sa paggamit ng oras. Kung ano na lang ang maisipan, yun ang kanyang gagawin. Unless of course na pumapasok ka sa eskwelahan o sa opisina, then you have your specific schedules of attending your class or going to your workplace. But other than that, yung time na wala talaga tayong pinaglalaanan, technically speaking, because it's not part of a disciplined day as in your working schedule or your class schedule, nawiwindang tayo sa paggamit noong kalayaan sa ating oras. Pangatlo, we entertain distractions. Isipin mo, ikaw ba'y mahilig mag-social media? Ikaw ba'y mahilig mag-YouTube? Ikaw ba'y mahilig mag-streaming services ng movies? O di kaya manood ng TV? Manood ng kahit anong mga programa? O ikaw ay mahilig makipag-socialize, makipagkwentuhan, tumawag, maybe via FB Messenger o makipag-chat, makipag-text, whatever mode of socialization you might have, ginagawa natin yun. Or pumupunta tayo sa iba't ibang lugar na hindi naman talaga makabuluhan para sa pagkakataon na yun kasi hindi naman siya makakadagdag sa pagbabawas ng mga tasks that we have. And of course, yung socialization, it's very important na dapat natin ilagay sa tamang lugar. We can socialize if it means that it is going to give us added value for productivity. Ika nga, meron tayong napala sa pakikipag-socialize natin. Halimbawa, yung socialization natin ay nakipag-brainstorm tayo sa ating classmate o let's say sa ating ka-office mate about the certain thing that we need to accomplish. Then that is absolutely fine. So those are just 4 things that I would like to share with you kung bakit ang hirap i-manage ng ating oras. Ano ba yung mga time leaks? Kasi marami tayong time leaks but this are just certain lists that I have placed today for discussion purposes. It doesn't mean that it's exhaustive o lahat na na-cover nito. So again, time leaks, yung mga kumakain ng oras natin na parang butas ang ating bucket, ika nga ng tubig at nawawala yung tubig without us even realizing. So I believe sa mga kabataan ngayon o doon sa mga mahilig sa social media, that is one of the major time leaks kasi ang dami-daming ino-offer ng social media and it creates that time leaks, di ba? Alam niyo ba, pinag-aralan ng mga ng mga behavioral psychologists what would be a hook para sa isang tao na nag-go through, let's say, ng isang social media platform software. So yung pag-scroll down at pagpapasok ng iba't ibang suggestions na pag-aralan ang mga tao kung bakit effective ang pag-i-scroll down o pag-input ng mga things that we actually like looking at. Kaya nga yung mga videos na pumapasok, advertisements na pumapasok doon sa social media account natin, kadalasan, pag tinignan mo yung history ng iyong, pag-search o di kaya yung pag-entertain ng sarili mo, ito yung mga madalas mong pinupuntahan. Kaya nga, they have created this behavioral algorithm para ma-hook tayo at magtagal tayo doon sa social media platform na yon, whatever it may be. Streaming services, very popular ang Netflix, you have Amazon, you have Apple, whatever it may be, it is part of your time leak. Especially kung mahilig ka sa entertainment at mahilig ka mag-binge watch. Diba, nung araw kasi, nung panahon namin, ang season ng isang paborito mong palabas sa telebisyon will be shown every after week. So, 7-day gap yun. So, on Tuesday siya pinapalabas at 8, aantayin mo the following Tuesday yung next episode. Ngayon kasi sa streaming services, isang bagsakan, pwede kang magpuyat, pwede kang umupo ng 2 araw, natapos mo yung 24 episodes in 1 season. Multimedia, again, TV and games. So those are time leaks. Kung ikaw ay gamer, kadalasan, di ba, we actually love games because it gives us the adrenaline rush. Pero ang tanong, kung ikaw ay lalaki, pumogi ka ba? Kung ikaw ay babae, gumanda ka ba? Kung ikaw ay isang taong mahilig sa games, nakadagdag ba ito ng, diba, talino sa'yo? Nakadagdag ba to ng skill set sa'yo? Nakadagdag ba to ng mga bagay na makakatulong para ma-beat mo yung deadline mo sa pag-aaral o sa opisina? O ito ay nakanakaw ng panahon para mapaglaanan mo yung tamang mga bagay para matapos mo ang iyong mga duties and responsibilities, both being student if you are a student, an office worker, maybe a son or a daughter, or maybe a husband or a wife, or maybe a child, diba? So we'll never know, or maybe a sibling. I have no idea, but multimedia, TV, and games actually is part of our time leak. Social contacts, yung mahilig natin kakwentuhan, and sometimes we end up gossiping about other people, or just plainly gossiping, or just, ino-okray natin yung mga tao sa kapaligiran natin. Social contacts are good if they add value to your life. So, malino ka, bumait ka, naging makatotohanan ka, tinutulungan ka para ma-reach yung potential mo, then those are very good social contacts. Pero kung wala naman kayong pinag-uusapan na maganda, at meron pa kayong mga pinag-uusapan na masama tungkol sa ibang tao, then those social contacts are not really good. Whether or not face-to-face ang conversation nyo via FB Messenger, text, or chat, it doesn't matter because that's part of the time leaks. Yung inability natin to prioritize is also a time leak. So, meron tayong ginagawa, di ba? We're meeting a deadline. Tapos biglang nag-click tayo, di ba? Na-clickbait tayo ng isang social media platform. Tapos nando ka na. Wala na. Because you are unable to prioritize. In other words, yung oras na pinaglaanan mo para gawin mo ang isang bagay, hindi mo siya nagagawa doon sa oras that you have specified. Stress is also one thing. Yung tataranta ka na, hindi mo na maintindihan kung ano yung uunahin mo. Just napakaraming dapat mong gawin. Dahil sa panahon na pwede kang gumawa ng mga bagay na yun, no, may oras ka para gawin, hindi mo ginawa. So, nakadagdag ngayon sa stress, napapraning ka na, tataranta ka na, nagagalit ka na sa mga tao, sa paligiran mo, nagagalit ka sa gobyerno, nagagalit ka sa sarili mo, whatever it may be. It causes stress kasi nag-pile up na ang deadlines mo. Addictions. Yun nga, going back, addiction to social media, maybe addiction din sa alak, 'di ba? So mahilig kang mag-booze o addict ka sa droga na hindi nakakatulong because it eats up a lot of your time. So, addict ka sa chismisan, 'di ba? You're a chismoso or a chismosa. Ang may pina-follow ka, addict ka sa, or fanboy, fangirl ka ng isang YouTuber or artist, nauubos yung panahon mo, kakashare ng content nila o kakapanood ng content nila. Plain laziness, tamad ka. Common time leaks, gusto mo nanonood ka ng TV, wala kang ginagawa, nakatunganga ka. Procrastination. Instead na gawin mo sa oras na to yung mga maaari mong magawa, hindi mo siya ginagawa. And of course, kung ito ay ingrained character trait sa'yo na mahilig kang magsayang ng oras, then that is also a time leak. So, pwede pa kayong magdagdag sa listahang ito. These are just the lists that I have created for you today because this is what I have observed throughout my life as a son, as a father, as a husband, as a student, as a volunteer, as an employee, and as a business person. Now, it's about benefits of time management kasi importante. I'm just going to give you 4 very important benefits. Number 1, stress relief. It reduces anxiety. Why? Because nagawa mo na yung mga dapat mong gawin. Therefore, you are able to use the spare time that you have to do other things, di ba? In other words, na-move mo forward na-move mo backwards yung deadline mo because you are able to do all of the things that you have to do in the time that you have been given. The gift of time. Ika nga, nagkaroon ka ng bakante, ginawa mo yung dapat mong gawin. Also, it creates that tangible process sa buhay mo. So, may na-accomplish ka. I remember yung napakagandang speech ng isang Commodore about motivation. Ang kanyang suggestion, make your bed. Ayusin mo raw yung kama mo sa umaga. Yun ang kanyang suggestion. Kasi sinasabi niya naman, kung ano yung ginawa mo, nakita mo meron kang tangible success dahil natapos mo yung ginawa mo, it would lead to other activities that you are going to intend to finish because you feel good about it. Diba? So, that's why it is a stress relief when you actually know how to do time management because you get things done. Number 2, you have more time. Yes! When you are able to manage your time, you have more time. You would be surprised at the extra time that you have. You will be enjoying having more time to do extra things because you were able to prioritize. You were able to create that master list of activities for the day, yung goals, yung sinet aside mong panahon para gawin mo ang mga bagay na yon. You are able to accomplish it. Therefore, you have more time. Kaya lang naman tayo nauubusan ng oras kasi nga hindi tayo marunong mag-time management. Pare-pareho lang tayong may 24 oras sa isang araw. Kung paano natin siya gamitin will determine our success or our failure in this life. Point number 3, more opportunities. Yes, more opportunities. Bakit? Kasi yung time mo hindi na uubos sa trivial matters. There is no time wasted. At ito ang gustong-gusto ng mga organizations. An employee who knows how to time manage. At syempre, nagsisimula yan sa iyong pag-aaral. So, kung marunong ka mag-time manage, you will be able to do these things. So, more opportunities for you, especially because pagdating mo sa workplace, if you are already disciplined while you are studying, pagdating mo sa workplace, mas efficient ka, mas effective ka, mas malaki ang probability ng iyong success to be promoted vertically o ma-enrich ang trabaho mo horizontally because you will be given the opportunities to grow and given the opportunities to be trained, especially if you are at the workplace, nakikita na ikaw ay mabilis magtrabaho at ikaw ay efficient bukod sa mabilis because you know how to time manage. Alam niyo po ba, according to a study in the United States, an 8-hour job technically wastes 5 hours out of that 8-hour job sa isang tao na hindi marunong mag-time manage. Yes, there is only 3 hours of productive time in an 8-hour job according to this study. So imagine kung yung individual na yon will be efficient for the rest of the 8 hours or at least 6 hours, then that person will be more productive, more capable, na-enrich siya ang sarili niya, na-upskill siya dahil gumagaling siya sa kanyang ginagawa. Therefore, that person can be given more opportunities to grow in the organization. Again, yung horizontal growth, which is, job enrichment. Vertical growth, yung napopromote ka to another or higher level of responsibility. Number 4, and the last, ability to realize goals. Yes! When you are able to plan your day, you are able to plan your life. When you are able to prioritize yung oras mo in the way you spend it, you are able to prioritize your life. Therefore, a person who knows how to time manage, they have a vision, they have a mission in life, they have a goal, and they have set objectives. Kasi meron silang tinatahak na landas na gusto nilang mapuntahan one way or the other, one day earlier or one day later. Basta ang kanilang error in terms of their judgment of their objectives, it's about 5 plus minus 10%, plus minus 5% usually sa mga taong may ability to achieve their goals and objectives, diba? At marami nga mga tao that they are actually able to go in the corporate ladder in a shorter length of time. And I am a testimony on that. So naging mabilis ang aking pag-promote kasi ang pinili kong movement sa aking career is vertical movement. yung mapopromote ka through and through. So at the age of 30, I became an HR director. So that's the pinnacle of HR professional. Ika nga, ikaw yung head. And I was managing the US office, the Croatia office, and the Philippine office at the same time kasi multi-location yung organization namin. Why? Because I was able to be disciplined enough starting when I was in college to properly time manage. Kasi doon ko nakita yung gusto ko talagang course which equipped me to understand how important time management is. So, it's really a very good tawag dito, discipline, a very good character trait if you are able to do proper time management. You can just achieve your goals and objectives quicker than others. Sometimes nga, pag hindi ka marunong mag-time manage, you are never able to achieve your potential, which is nakakalungkot. And lastly, pandemic time management tips. First, you have to decide na gusto mo na mag-start ng proper time management. You have to make a decision. Sabi mo sa sarili mo, enough is enough, I want to manage my time. Then, that can be the crossroad point of your life because finally, you have decided, ayoko nang sunugin, ubusin, ang oras ko, ayoko nang magkaroon ng time leaks sa buhay ko, and I don't want to just live this life wasting away my time. Point number 2, make a plan, a goal, daily, weekly, monthly, and if you can make a plan for the next 2 or 3 years. But you have to start where? Here, today. Plan your day. Prioritize your time. So, itong oras na to, para dito siya. Itong oras na to, para dito siya. And then eventually, you can stretch to a week. You can stretch to a month. You can stretch to a year. Basta, you have to make a plan. Kaya nga sabi, di ba? If you fail to make a plan, you plan to fail. So, it's very important. Di ba? Kasi you're planning failure if you don't know how to make a plan. If you don't have any goals, ano ang target mo, 'di ba? Kung estudyante ka, goal na grade. Kung ikaw ay nagtatrabaho, maybe ang target mo ay amount of money that you earn, your salary. It may be your vertical movement from, let's say, rank and file 1 to rank and file 7 within 1 year, or to become a supervisor in 2 years, to become a manager in 7 years. I don't know, but you have to have those goals. Of course, point number 3 is one of the key elements after you are able to make a plan is prioritize tasks and deliverables. So, paano mo siya mabifilter? Tignan mo ang gagawin mo. Is it urgent and important? Then, you have to finish that task. Is it urgent or not and not important? So, pwede mo siyang ibaba ng konti sa priority list mo. Unahin mo yung urgent and important. Important but not urgent. Diba? And then can wait. So, pagkaroon ka lang ng ability to triage, ika nga yung mga ginagawa mo. In other words, you are able to determine, itong ginagawa na to, kailangan ba to? Unahin mo kung yun ang kinakailangan. Tapos, you can actually, rank them in priority. Point number 4, eliminate time leaks. Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, di ba? It's very important for you. Yung social media, streaming services, multimedia TV games, social contacts, inability to prioritize, yung stress, addictions, laziness, procrastination, ingrained character trait. Remove all of those things and you will be able to manage your time. And of course, yung point number 5, be time disciplined until it becomes a lifestyle. Alam niyo po, bilang testimony na isang taong marunong mag-manage ng time, napakaganda po talaga. When I go home from work, nakakapag-coaching pa rin po ako. I still do my coaching after I come from work. At night, I am able to socialize with my family. We are able to share a good meal. Sometimes I cook. Most of the time, my wife cooks. But at the same time, we have that family bonding time. Dito sa kung saan ako naandito ngayon sa New Zealand, also yung anak ko tsaka apo ko sa Pilipinas. So, I have a lot of time. Really, you can have extra time if you would just manage your time. So, sa araw ko, I make sure na maaga ako matutulog. Normally, I'm out by 9 or 10 p.m. I wake up early so I can start early. I do my prayers in the morning. I do my prayers midday. All throughout the day, nagsushoot ako ng mga yung minute prayers along the way, maybe 2 to 3 minutes every hour. So, ang ganda ng effect sa akin. Ayun nga. At pagtapos nito, nagugulat ka na lang, you have so many time. that is available for you. So na ma-manage ko yung business ko, na ma-manage ko yung investments ko, na ma-manage ko yung important things in life. At syempre, when you are able to manage these things, you have the ability to enjoy life as well. Meron kang time para kumain sa labas, meron kang time para mag-plan ng vacation, meron kang time to do your hobbies, to clean up the house, at syempre, hindi ka stress. May kapayapaan ka, masaya ka, walang away sa bahay, everybody knows their work, their job, and it's an amazing experience. So, sa mga kabataan ngayon nag-aaral pa, learn to time manage. Sa mga nagtatrabaho na ngayon, learn to time manage. Sa mga may asawa na nakikinig ng o nanonood ng ating segment, learn to time manage. And you would discover, ang dami palang oras na nasasayang sa aking buhay. Especially when you learn to audit your time. So, get in touch with us. Get in touch with the leaders ng YTV so that we can help you jumpstart to become time disciplined until it becomes part of your lifestyle. Goodbye for now and see you next month sa ating other Mind Your Mind or MYM series. God bless you and goodbye.